All right, come along, let's go see the future of our beloved VW Passat, guys, in a form of 2025 Volkswagen ID7. The future of the Passat is here and is a sleek new electric sedan ready to fight the likes of the Tesla Model 3, guys. So, welcome to Autostop at this point, and let's go have a look at that. Now, it's a new age for the Passat, but just take life easy, okay? It may not be a direct replacement for the Passat. This is what a new generation of that model could have looked like, okay? Like the ID4, the ID7 has generally curvy design that is modern and approachable, not as aggressive or visually impactful as other EVs that we've seen, like in the likes of the BMW i4. Now, let me give you the size comparison of this against the VW Passat. In terms of size, the ID7, which is an electric sedan, is very similar to that of the Passat, and it measures 195.3 inches in length. That's almost 2 inches than the Passat, and has 116.83 inches wheelbase. Guys, now if you go on to the width at 73.3 inches, it is a little bit wider than the Passat and stands taller at 60.6 inches. Curb weight, we don't have it yet, but the weight is smaller than the ID3 or the Model 3, and we expect the ID7 to exceed 4,000 pounds, guys. So that is how it compares to the Passat. But then let's take a good look at how it's designed. I think the design looks great. In the front, the ID7 has sculpted hood. You see those two lines running on the hood to the A-pillar. You've got LED headlights joined by full-width LED strip that forms part of the daytime running lights. Unlike the Passat, this isn't the traditionally three-box style sedan, as it has a practical liftgate that makes it very much practical, guys. The gently curved belt line and strong D-pillar, as you see on the sides, are unique design touches, while the rear features wrap around LED tail light clusters and full-width lightning strip, and I believe you love it. But the point that I am so much in love with is the aluminum alloy wheels that you see. So let me break here for you to take a look at those 20-inch alloy wheels, and they look great on this one, right? Yes. So although like other specifications, this may differ on other models to other markets, we can all appreciate the beauty of this flagship sedan coming from VW. But then let's jump onto the interior and take a look at two peculiar things that I've taken note of. So this is high-tech interior and is mostly devoid of physical touches. It has clean horizontal design theme for the dashboard, so take a look at it. And you've got rear legroom looks especially expansive as a result of the long wheelbase that it carries. Now, you have seen there are no traditional gauge cluster, with much smaller digital display clearly visible through the steering wheel spokes. Now, VW has actually augmented the augmented reality heads-up display, which is standard on this model. And you know what? There is nothing small about the 15-inch central touchscreen display that you see here. You see it? Right. Which has an all-new menu structure, which VW ergonomics have struggled with, but I don't want to go into that much. What I wanted to hit on is that there is standard and available features of the interior that includes 10 color ambient lighting system, several pre-programmed atmosphere like Euphoria, and a 14-speaker Harman Kardon sound system. That is a lot, and that is really upscale. You can still have a look at the interior. It looks futuristic, it looks modern, and it looks clean as well. Now, this is VW's electric flagship, so the company has spent a lot more time on the details in this. For instance, the new generation front seats make it possible to separately adjust the intensity of heating and ventilation for different parts of the seat, which is high-tech. Even the bolsters can be heated or cooled. Isn't that great? The seats can be electrically adjusted in 14 directions on certain models, and available Ego Active seats with massage contain 10 air cushions for pneumatic pressure point massage. Guys, what else do you want them to put on it? Well, let me touch on the fact that even the ventilation system is packed with tech to improve comfort, such as smart air vents with tiny motors that enable them to open and close interactively to distribute air around the cabin better. But doesn't end there. As we earlier stated, it has a lift tailgate, and at 18.8 cubic feet, the ID7 is practical as well, offering more trunk space than the majority of sedans in the market in this space. Before I tell you about how much it may cost you and availability, let me go up and touch on another very important point, which is the 2 battery system that sits in this car. So you have 2 options of batteries. The new ID7 will come with 2 batteries, as earlier stated. The smaller one is having a usable capacity of 77 kilowatt battery, which is 82 kilowatt in total, and a larger 86 kilowatt battery will be available as well. However, VW has confirmed only the smaller battery will make it to the Americans' side. Now, with a larger battery, the ID7 has a claimed potential range of 435 miles on the WLTP cycle, or 382 miles with a smaller battery. With the latter, VW is targeting EPA range of 300 miles, which, it's way shy of the Tesla Model 3, which does the 358 for the long range. So part of the reason for its efficiency is the ID7's slippery shape, with a drag coefficient of 0.23 and a frontal area of just over 26 feet, guys. Now, if you go for the Pro model with a smaller battery, it supports maximum charging speed of 170 kilowatts at DC fast charging stations, while the Pro S with a bigger battery can charge at up to 200 kilowatts charging point. Now, these are not class-leading charging rates, but they should be sufficient to get the battery from 10 to 80% in around half an hour. And the battery can also be preconditioned before charging thanks to a new thermal management system. This should be good news for you, but let me show you the powertrain in this vehicle. And so, like we said, this is a flagship VW and VW ID series, and the ID7 comes with a new electric motor delivering 282 horsepower and 402 pound-feet of torque, guys. This motor is integrated into the rear axle with an inverter and 2-stage single-speed gearbox. So it will be a rear-wheel drive sedan, guys. Aren't you happy about it? Well, for a lot of power to be generated out of this, VW used a rotor with a stronger permanent magnet and redesigned the stator and improved thermal stability with a new combined oil and water cooling system. And so VW at this point hasn't made any claims regarding 0 to 60 miles times, but we want to believe that it's not going to do anything more than 6 seconds when it comes to that. And interestingly, VW did not mention an all-wheel drive version with a dual motor, but we fully expect an arrangement like that to come in the future, making over 300 horses in later time. And the MEB platform is flexible enough to be able to accommodate an all-wheel drive version if they intended to. This is how the motor system looks like. This is the MEB Drive APP550, and it comes with the inverter and motor housing. You've seen the rotor, you've seen the stator, you've seen the heatsink, the gearbox, and then the gearbox housing, people. So basically, that is the unit. I'll show it to you properly. So measures for high performance is this. That's what they've done here, and it speaks for itself. But let me wrap this whole thing up with availability and pricing. And so for pricing, it's quite early to have that figure from VW. But then, considering that this is mid-size and is a company's electric flagship sedan, we expect it to hit around $45,000, increasing through to about $55,000 for more expensive models. Then if you look at the Tesla Model 3, currently starting at less than $41,990, but it's smaller and also appears to be less luxurious than the ID7. If you want premium badge than the ID7 and the Tesla Model 3, then you should be looking at a BMW i4 eDrive 35 that comes in around $52,000. Now, production of the ID7 will start in Germany this June, that's a couple of months from now, with deliveries to the United States starting in 2024 as a 2025 year model. And well, guys, this is the future of the VW Passat. I believe this information should be great and good enough to help you make a decision. If you're a VW Passat fan and you want to transition onto a newer VW Passat, this is what you've got. But if you're looking for anything luxurious in the ID series, this is it. It is the ID7. I love it. I believe you love it. If you don't, put your comments in the comment section and state the reasons we'd like to know. Thank you so much. Have a great day until we meet same time again. Bye-bye.